So, you may be wondering why I'm wearing this and why my voice is all muffly. Well, it's because I'm using this to be able to use my eyes for one specific reason. I decided to wash the mask, and this is what happened when I dried it. These were originally the eye holes for the mask itself, and my brilliant idea was to wash them and then dry them. Washing them was actually still okay, it's just that this thing actually gets really smelly after a while. But drying them in this front was the bad thing, because they turn into this. And this is going to be a video on me fixing these eyes. And so also you can make your own type of eyes using my method with this. So now let's get into this. So here we go. What I originally had done was that I bought one of these type of masks that are like for chrome, chrome masks you can find for like $11, maybe $12. And the reason why I actually use these instead of just getting the regular mesh or using a bottle that I always see in those tutorial videos is mainly because where am I going to get a bottle that's clear and that's already folded? Unless I heat it up, which was my mistake with these. So I decided to just buy something that's cheap, at least to me, that can be used for the eyes. And I know this isn't completely clear to use, but I actually can fix that. So these aren't clear, right? And the reason why I originally had bought them as a chrome thing instead is because I wanted to see if my Doodlemite mask would look cool in chrome. And here, I'm going to show you. I bought another one, so for the other costume, that's going to be out when I get 1,000 subscribers. I had bought another one. This is for the future reference, because I'm still going to have to clear all this out. But the reason why I bought this was because... if we put this on... So yeah, I know I have a lot of those white sections on there. It's mainly to cover my face because I didn't realize how much my face was in the view. It looks pretty good, right? And that's what I was thinking, to keep it like this. But I actually... it would smudge the last time I had it, and it ended up like this, where it was barely clear. So instead of just, having to buy another one, which I did for the other eyes, instead of doing that, all I did was just try something different. I bought this. I forgot what it's called, but I'll probably put this in post of what it was. Well, this I hear is for cars, so you can put it on your windshield, so you can make it stuff. But I got it for this mask. So I got this. I take some Lysol to be able to wipe it all off, because it helps. Also, I think this doesn't use bleach, so you're good, I think. Then all I do is just wipe it off. When I was wiping all the chrome off, I didn't know how long it was actually going to take, so it took me a bit. But you should probably do this a little bit over and over again just to make sure everything is off if you're going to take all the chrome out. This is good. Now this is complete. Squish, squish, squish. There's another reason why I have it. It's very moldable, kind of. So that's good. So we are in the laboratory to fix these. So now we have to remove these things. Mainly because we don't really need it, so what's the point? Come on. It doesn't really matter if I take it off. It's just kind of something. It helps better than... So that can come off. And that'll have to do for now, because I'm going to fix it. But here we go to the actual eyepieces. Now, what you gotta do is try to I put the mask underneath, because I have to check the mark, and then get a Sharpie. This will help, because again, you're gonna be putting the mesh back on there, so it doesn't really matter. So, and also, just stretch it out a lot, because this has to cover your face, not just your eyes. Also, make sure it's in line correctly, because you will cut these things, the string piece. So, let's go. So yeah, it must be weird, just seeing these white things over my eyes. I did that because I realized this was the only way to show how I was supposed to do the eyes, but I didn't want to, actually reveal myself yet. Now you got the eyeballs. So I kind of realized it wasn't the best, so I had to redo it and just
do Sharpie around the other eyes. It doesn't really matter because you're gonna have to wash it anyway, so yeah.
Fix that. Now cutting.
So you gotta be very careful with this because, yeah, you can cut the plastic, but it does get a little sharp and it's also a little tedious to do because you're trying to make an oval and it's just, well, it's a little hard plastic, not too hard, but it's, a little hard. This is the lens. It's actually pretty cool. And now I'm doing the other side because, yeah, you need to do the other side for the eyes. This is also the same thing. It's a little tedious, can be a little sharp, but if you have patience, you got this. Also had to take the string out, which was kind of sad. But here's the final lens. And then I got both of them. They're together now. You saw how we still had the Sharpie on the lenses, and even though it's going to be covered, I thought it'd be better if we clean it up, take off the excess Sharpie because it'd be better to see either way. So that's what I was doing.
It's good. That's clear. Okay, here we go to the next part. So now you get these to cut out. So get your lenses.
So I take my trusty Sharpie, and then I just start drawing squares around them so I can cut them in the basic shape of them because it doesn't have to be exact, so you're gonna cut the stuff anyway. So there's me cutting, and then there we go.
And then now you peel these. And you see that these have these black sections into it. Make sure these are clean because then you're gonna have to look through them.
Take note, you have to do this like a couple times, remove and put back on because it's gonna, be stuck in certain weird places.
Then you cut from this side.
Now we get into the cutting. It doesn't really take much with this one, it's just cutting around it, making sure it looks neat, and that's what you do. So I finished with the white eye, and because there's actually like plastic on the outside, it shines.
Okay, so what I did with this, at least, is I had to put it underneath the mask while I wear it. But be careful, because this will hurt. Well, no, it won't hurt. It will just... You need to be very careful.
You may not want to actually do this because I actually use super glue, which, can be very chemically, enhanced. So I do it outside the actual eyes because, I don't want to hurt myself. So, but be careful. If you have a mannequin head, do that on that.
Oh, here you go. Here's the fixed mask. So now I won't be having to have that glare going on my face. And if this helped you in some of your cosplay journey, please leave your comments down below on what you thought about these. And if you have better options, also comment. But yeah, that's how I fix my mask. So I hope you liked it. Subscribe and then hit the notification bell if you want to see more of these videos. I hope to see everyone in the next video.